Right now, I'm in not giving a shit mood, bro.
I'm getting that not give a shit vibes.
For all the people that are watching this on YouTube, Nats wanted to have a mic set up, a mic stand set up, so that he doesn't have to hold his microphone. And Raf was like, you know what? I want one too.
Classic.
I know, it's childish behavior.
It's very competitive.
Trait, but like the competitiveness of me being like, why does he have a mic stand and I don't?
And you see how Raf's is slightly higher than
Yeah, you have to
Nats'
make it
is?
higher than mine.
Yeah, that's a power move. That's what that is.
Yeah. And you know how it's like directly aimed at my head? That says a lot.
Subliminals, man.
It's going for the head.
It looks really cluttered between me and that's right now.
You were going for a minimal set design, hey, and this looks really complex.
Garcia put out the velvet rope in front of Nats just to show just how premium his setup is right now.
It's different. Yeah. Sorry, Raf.
Oh man.
The legs crossed and everything.
Yeah, man, I missed you, bro. I missed you. Why don't you just go back to London, bro?
I missed you sitting alone.
It's a delayed miss.
So many people have
I
said
miss you being back in London.
I missed you. I missed you
back.
being on the other side of the world, bro.
so many people have said like, yeah, welcome back from out of quarantine.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I've been in quarantine for 3 years. It's been tough, guys.
They didn't know that you were in London. They didn't know if you were in London.
He was in quarantine before COVID, bro.
COVID's about to happen. Let me
This guy
quarantine
was
right
on
now.
COVID-18, man.
I'm a hipster, bro. I'm early with everything.
COVID-13, bro.
He was
COVID-1.
He was on COVID before it was cool. That's what.
Yeah,
that's
bro, I'm a
where he was.
hipster, I told you. Remember, I think everything, I'm cool.
He's
before
there
everything
since swine
Like COVID.
flu and shit.
Yeah, no, it's like, fuck it, man. Coney's real, bro. Coney's
Cody,
real.
2020.
Coney's real, bro.
Oh man.
No one's looking for this motherfucker anymore.
I think
Yeah.
that was like a week of fun.
Coney. What was that? Coney.
2012.
Yeah, that was that.
2012.
Yeah.
Wow.
Other things, apparently the world was supposed to end of that year as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they made a movie about
Spoiler
it.
alert.
Spoilers.
We're still here.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
All right,
We're still here.
shall we start off with this Jokoy thing?
Jokoy.
Jokoy.
Wait, are we doing an
Jokoy.
intro or what?
Well, let's start off with this mid talk anyway. So.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Today's the 5th of August. We're recording on the 5th of August.
Yes.
It's a release date.
It's
of
released.
Joe
Easter
Coy's
Sunday.
Easter Sunday.
Yes.
Hey.
Shout outs. They sent us some like promotional material.
And that's fun, sending us promotional material of things that we can't see.
We can't watch
in
the
Australia.
movie. We can't watch it unless
Happy release
That
day.
makes sense.
you
for
know what
things
though?
that we won't be able to see.
Yeah. So like you left us no choice. We have to bootleg it.
We're gonna turn this to VCD, bro. Put it in the markets.
So it's like this big momentous thing, having not just on a streaming platform on Netflix.
It's actually
in the
in
theaters and
theaters,
stuff, right?
yeah.
Oh,
and
nice.
Don is suggesting we bootleg the thing.
It is the most Filipino thing to do. It's like, oh, there's a movie coming out. Have you got the VCD for it?
You know what Don wants to do? He wants to bootleg the thing and turn it into an event so we can make some profit.
Sell some Jokoy shirts.
Yeah, sell some Jokoy merch.
Yeah,
Oh my
Jokoy
gosh.
merch for sure.
You know,
Jokoiders.
oh man.
You know,
I'll tell you what though,
if
like
anyone knows where we could have access to the movie HD,
yeah, so
or
that we can
whatever,
screen
let us
it.
know.
So
I
we
could get
screen
it.
it.
I could get it.
I want to screen it. We want to screen it here in Sydney,
We're going to screen it right
Australia.
here on our podcast.
Yeah, like if
Stream it as one of the episodes.
that's one of the episodes.
a
Welcome to the
reaction
Cheatcoders podcast, and then they just plays the movie.
Yeah, you know, like when you're at school and the teacher can't give a fuck about teaching you and they just play a movie. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I could just do it right now, but I don't have the movie. There you go, guys.
We'll screen it at like the drive-ins, and then like it's the film, but all you see is like somebody's thumb in the view of it. Just-
People getting up and
yeah, you're walking around and then
Yeah.
laughing
Wait, why
to
a
the
thumb?
movie
I didn't get it.
because it's a cam version of it.
But why a thumb? I'm thinking
You're
too
like
deep into it.
it's like when they're filming it with their phone, their
Ah.
thumb might be in the way or like something. Thanks for ruining my joke there. Thanks, man.
Now we're gonna go way back. We're gonna use the projector,
Yeah.
and we're gonna like change pictures of each of the scenes.
And then explain.
So in this scene, they have Easter at
like
a
a
family
silent
house.
film. You show a scene and then it turns into like text and telling him what's happening.
And then you got the janky piano playing.
And then everyone has to sing the background music, and the lyrics are on the screen, and the hands moving it up.
That's me at church, bro. I was doing the overhead projector at church.
The only song that's playing throughout it is just Barebot by Black Eyed Peas. Over and over and over again. Occasionally Lemonade by Passion.
Filipino foods.
What is the greatest Filipinos anthem of all time? You probably mentioned two of them right now. If they were in a versus battle, who do you think would win? Like I think Lemonade's got it.
Because Lemonade fits very much into that OPM genre, because it's all like acoustic guitar and acoustic melodies and stuff. Because you have MYMP.
What about Andrew E?
They're not as well known though.
about
I think
I mean?
Lemonade takes the cake.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh, you're
think so
talking
too.
worldwide, then yeah.
Yeah.
You're talking like OG Filipinos. You'd talk like.
But
Andrew E
even
and
non-Filipinos would kind of refer to Lemonade as, it's a Filipino thing.
Yeah, like
that's true.
the millennials and the
Do you think Lemonade beats Because of You? Because that was a national anthem for a couple while.
I don't know.
life has changed.
Maybe Lemonade.
It's a
Or-
bit different though, because Keith
It's a
was
different
Filipino man. Yeah.
It's a different generation for sure. Different generation, because like the generation, our generation and the generation before us
Your generation.
was like Martin Rivera, that
Yeah.
style.
Francis M.
Yeah,
and
Francis Magalona.
Andrew E.
man.
That's old school.
Like those are the anthems, but like nowadays, I reckon
it's probably
these
Lemonade.
days.
Andrew
You
E
have-
was the first rapper.
Yeah.
I don't know. Or his song "Humanap Ka ng
Yeah, I was
Pangit"
thinking about
Yeah.
that
was
just
the
then.
first rap song I've ever
Yeah,
heard.
yeah.
And I remember thinking
Legit,
like,
like is that the first rap song you ever heard?
ever. And I remember thinking like, whoa, this is awesome. Like, because he's not singing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
speaking.
Man,
And he's saying
Pangit.
some funny shit. Like,
Yeah.
wait, look for an ugly person? This
That's
guy's
what's
making
funny.
some good points.
Yeah, it's really good.
That was the beginnings of Garcia's music career, and then
It ended.
and then it ended at Filipino Foods.
Andrew E.
That's crazy.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man.
Brings us back, doesn't it?
But I think, yeah, there's Passion's Lemonade, and then for sure AJ Raphael's songs. Like,
But it's not a level. I don't know, for some reason Passion that song just broke like a ceiling type of thing.
it's kind of traversed.
Wait, I reckon we got to split it to two categories. One song by a Filipino and one that's by a non-Filo. Because I think Alicia
Filipino,
Keys would probably be a good running for the non-Filo title. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Wait, why would that be a
But then
Filipino
again,
song?
like
Isn't
if
this
you,
a good song?
Like
No,
it just
because
took over, like it just took over like the whole mainstream in terms of like
every Filipino will sing
drama
that
took
song.
the name of
Oh,
it,
it's just
and
'cause
everyone would
Filipinos
sing
like that
it.
song. I
Yeah.
gotcha, yeah.
Like then you would have to go to Whitney Houston stuff then. Like,
Yeah, that opens a
Yeah.
whole other thing. Nah,
Yeah.
that's
'Cause, like, yeah,
too
it-
complex
Whitney
now.
Houston.
Because could you say that Bruno Mars's stuff is?
Yeah, then you'd have to add
I don't,
Bruno.
I don't think I hear it
No.
as much as like say what Alicia Keys did, or say I don't even know why we're debating this, but we have a podcast.
It's a versus.
It's a versus battle.
It sounds
Alicia
But I don't
Keys
think
versus Bruno Mars.
is there.
This
Yeah,
reminds me of when we used to debate on hip hop artists, but it's so weird. It's like a twist.
yeah, no, it's so
Filipino
weird.
twist.
Filipino anthems.
we're in the upside down.
Yeah, I'm in the upside down.
We're going back to our roots.
Yeah.
This is what we're doing right now.
Yeah, that's true.
This is what usually happens when there's a big milestone event or like big milestone episode for the podcast. We kind of reminisce. We kind of do nostalgia because what's coming up is our 200th episode. Yeah.
Hey, that's the right one.
He's got the hands free to be able to do that now.
200 episodes already, huh?
That's crazy.
What's this one?
Let's find out. Yo 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 yo. Welcome to another episode of the Cheatcoders podcast. My name is Ralph. This is episode This is episode number 196.
196.
And I am here with my usual suspects of Done Doing Stuff.
What's doing?
And on to my right is the capital of China, Beijing.
Oh my gosh.
Christian Wildthought.
That was so
Bro,
smooth.
I was thinking about that last night. I was like, maybe it might hit, maybe it might not. We'll find out. But
That's
at
great.
the end,
That's great.
It kept us in suspense.
That was good. The delivery was
Silent
perfect
for a
on that
second
one.
there.
Yeah, there was a minor delay, and I was like,
That was
There you go.
perfect.
I get it.
And we also got Mr. Mike Stan himself.
Relax.
Mr. Relaxed, all black everything.
Thanks, man.
Black and relaxed.
What's
Black and relaxed, Mr. Nats blazing.
Yo, what's up?
Nats relaxing.
Yeah, I'm so
You're trying to do the
relaxed.
vocal fry thing.
I'm trying to talk like you, man. You got your yo, what's doing on point, man. It's so consistent. It's so consistent. Yo, what's doing? Yo, what's doing?
Was doing.
Yo, what's doing?
You know what? I'm going to take off this microphone. It's really annoying the shit out of me. I can't think of anything. I'm like, my hands are like free, and I'm just fiddling with everything else.
Too
I'm
much
just
freedom. Too much
Loosen,
freedom.
much, bro.
loosen the boom arm and then twist the boom arm instead of the mic.
all right, you guys, so let us know what your thoughts on the upcoming episode, the 200th episode. What
Yeah.
are you looking forward to?
Yeah, what sort of music do you want to hear on the upcoming episode? We have some artists and some comedians that are going to perform on the day. We haven't announced them yet, but
Oh, we haven't.
Ooh, that's coming through.
We'll announce them today. Fuck it. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Fuck
Okay, let's go.
Fuck
So
it.
who's the first
Hey.
one?
Don's got the list. He's the list.
Don doing stuff is gonna.
Oh my goodness!
Hey, Don, are you going to do something?
Yeah, I'm gonna do some comedy. I think.
You're going to do some comedy?
Yeah, I think you guys want me to do some comedy.
Comedy or are you going to do singing? You're going to sing. Why don't you do both,
man.
bro?
¿Por qué no las dos?
Yeah, man.
I mean, I do some singing during my
Do-do.
comedy set. Do 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 do.
Doo-doo.
I do.
Do.
I do.
I feel in my element now.
He moved. He moved. Nats's boom mic.
Sorry, it got in my face.
Get out of my face.
All right, don't worry. I'll slowly get into my element.
Oh
All right.
man.
Have you finished talking about Jokoy? As in,
No, we
trying
haven't
let's,
yet.
Let's
Let's circle
What's
back.
that?
let's
Let's
circle
talk
back
ab-
because
yeah.
like I really want to talk about it because we need to see it. Like
100% we need to see it.
If this is being billed as one of the first mainstream movies that is based on a Filipino family and they're basing it on this big thing that is
Yeah.
the first of this,
Yeah.
then you can't forget about the Filipinos in the outside of America.
Yeah.
Do you know if it's being shown outside of America or is this a solely
No, I think
American thing?
I think it's
It's
solely
not even in East Coast, man. Like it's
solely
only in
West
Hollywood,
Coast.
like so far,
That's how, yeah.
Wow.
and then it's got to move across and shit. So
Yeah.
not
Oh,
even
okay.
all of
I mean,
America's
Jokoy is
getting to see
touring it all over. Like he's all over the broadcasts. And
So it's
stuff.
kind of
He's-
like the Filipino, the fabulous Filipino brothers type
Straight
of
to-
thing,
straight
where
to
they're just
Netflix.
doing a tour thing.
Probably.
There is no set kind of date except for like today will be the first time it's getting.
Yeah.
So it's screening first in.
Because I've seen Jokoy was on Instagram Live today,
Yeah.
and I seen people commenting and stuff, like people from Florida going like, "Oh, I can't wait till that movie's here." Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, because it's I think the main release is Hollywood, like all California and
Yeah.
stuff,
Yeah.
and then
He
on
was.
to the other places.
He was on Fallon. Jimmy
Yes,
Fallon.
he was. Yeah,
He's
yeah.
doing a comedy, like not a comedy appearance run.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's on Family Feud. I saw him like I was watching.
Oh, yeah,
I was
he was too,
I was
man.
skipping through the channels and he was on TV. I was like, oh shit,
Bro,
Yeah.
Family Feud.
He's
Celebrity
pumping
Family.
it, man. He's pumping
Yeah, so
it.
he's on that promo run.
He's on the promo
And-
for sure.
Yeah,
and
man.
he's reaching out to some Filipino Australians to like make social content. about it.
Really?
I don't get it though. Like,
Oh,
like,
yeah, he is.
Really? Who? Like us, bro.
I don't get it though. Like they're sending it to us, but we're not getting the movie. I'm just
Yeah.
like, I get it if it's streaming.
Yeah, yeah.
If they're gonna put it on a streaming service, then yeah, man, send it to Australia. But like,
Because yeah, when Fabulous Filipino Brothers came out, we
we were able to watch it because it was on Netflix.
yeah, but it was albeit being delayed
Yeah,
a little
maybe
bit.
it
We got
hasn't
a
come
little
to
bit.
fruition yet. Maybe they've got a special link.
Or this is just another Jollibee thing, you know,
Oh no.
bro. Like,
No, because we
we're
know
not
this
gonna-
one exists.
We know this is we know this is gonna arrive.
We know this one.
We
we
know
know
it's
this
gonna
one
arrive.
exists
Yeah.
in another country.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like Jollibee.
That's like
exists.
Jollibee all
true,
over
this is
again,
true.
man.
and it's going
We're getting,
through.
we're getting Jollibee.
starting in America and then branching out to probably like
You know what's
other
gonna
countries.
What's gonna happen is like they're gonna announce that it's gonna be here, and then the Easter Sunday movie is going to be here in Australia. But then next thing you know, it's just a movie about Starbucks.
Oh, bro.
That's what it is.
You know what? By the time the Easter Sunday movie comes out here, Jokoy already made Christmas Day.
It's already going to be next Easter.
It's already like done with the next movie. We just, but like, yeah, I'm really hoping that we will be able to get like some sort of screening.
I also love that like it's not being released on Easter Sunday. It's in August.
Yeah. Well, they recorded it during Easter.
It's the only Filipino way to do it. You have to deliver the movie late.
Time.
This is 2019 Easter Jokoy's movie. Because none of them were in quarantine. They're all meeting up together, right? So
yeah. That's true.
it's obviously not during COVID.
Oh man, but it's good. It's. I'm excited for it to be like a mainstream movie about a Filipino family.
Yeah, man.
Like
big things.
Yeah, and they put a catchphrase in it. It's not necessarily like Filipino, but the catchphrase is "Let's get this party started, baby."
Is that the?
That's the catchphrase in it. There's t-shirts and stuff as well.
Okay,
Let's get this party started, baby.
At least can we get a shirt? Minimal, minimal. Like like we don't even have to have the movie.
I just want to see the movie.
Just a shout out, even you know what I'm excited for getting to see Tia Carrera.
Yeah,
because I haven't seen it. Should I say Dita Carrera?
Dita Carrera,
because she's playing an auntie.
When was the last movie she was in?
Yeah,
she's a fox.
Well, the last time I seen her was like those movies, the
Wayne's World.
Wayne's World,
yeah.
That's old school.
Because in that movie, she's a fox.
Mm-hmm. She's a fox. In French, she'd be called La Renard.
Yeah.
Wow.
What do you call
only her cunning to protect
what do you call
her.
a Filipina?
Inland should be Baby and Majora.
What do you call a Filipina cougar?
Cougar.
What would you call a Filipino cougar?
I'm just asking you guys.
I thought you were
I'm not
saying
doing
a
any
joke.
jokes. I'm just asking
you
the
call?
room, bro. Like if there was a Filipino cougar, like what would you name it? Would it still be a cougar? Would it still be something else? Would it be
Tita Cougar.
Sexy Maritas.
Sexy.
I don't know. All right. Tita.
Isn't it?
That's a Tita King.
Tita Cinnamon.
Tita Cinnamon.
Yeah, let's dial into his drama.
For context, you need to listen to the episode where Garcia talked about his grandmother.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that's a Patreon or not.
No, I
Guess you
think
have
it
to
was.
subscribe.
Shout out to all of our patrons on our Patreon.
Yes.
We're growing in the numbers.
Yes. Thanks for joining the army.
And hopefully people buy tickets to our show.
Yeah.
We're also doing a deal where we're gonna if you buy our latest CC 200 shirt, you'll get a free entry. So make sure you either buy a ticket or buy a shirt. You'll be able to come to the show, and then people outside of Australia can watch the show. On our Patreon.
Yeah, 100%.
It's gonna be full of performances.
Yeah.
We got a lot of performances coming there. We're gonna have stand up. We're gonna have music, hip hop, R&B.
We're also partnering with 7,000 Islands wine company.
Oh, so we're gonna be tipsy.
Gonna get fucked up,
bro. Yes.
And I'm hoping my cousin will bring his barbecue catering.
Oh,
to
no
the-
way.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was so good.
It's so good. We had it at my
party,
my
man.
baby's
Welcoming party.
because we didn't have a baby shower because she was premature in terms of being born, and then now we just had the thing, and
That's why I was wondering why you did that. It's like, we're having a welcoming party. Like, wasn't he here 4 months ago?
this guy with the semantics.
This
But
guy
we just wanted to have fun.
He had a debut already.
Welcome. You've
4
been here for
months.
4 months already.
Hey Nats, would you have a debut? Is that up in the
Oh,
cards?
you got 2 girls too, man.
Yeah,
You
man.
have the
Man.
debut.
Would that be
They're
up in the
a bit
cards?
old,
That means you have
aren't
to double up their debut, or would you join them together?
I'll join them. They're born the same time. It's fine. It's fine.
Bro, that's like
Shit.
36 roses, or
Yeah,
do they have the
that's like
sh-
shit ton of roses, bro.
Roses.
or do
I
they
don't feel
share the
comfortable with that
roses?
many roses.
That's 36 dances.
It's
I'm just
also
like, I can't
36
sit it.
candles, man. That's a fire hazard. That's what that is.
Did you guys ever have to had a friend that had the debut, right?
Yeah.
He's had to do the dance and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you know how they got to they're very meticulous about it's like their wedding, but it's like their 16th.
Yeah.
So when you ask a girl about their wedding, they're very meticulous about their shit. So when it comes to the dance, the choreography's got to be on point.
It has to be a cotillion.
And it kind of
and all
makes you
this
think
stuff.
I don't want to be friends with you anymore. Just so bossy and shit. Like,
Bro, I was so competitive. I wanted to be the 18th rose, bro.
Yeah.
I wanted to be the last one.
For
there.
every
The last
single,
one's always
like-
the.
for every single girl
It's
that
like,
you knew.
why are you gonna have your boyfriend as your 18th rose?
because like the whole thing was like the closest people were at the end, right? Between 15 to 18, they were the closest friends
Yeah.
of guys that you have.
Ah,
And it's
wow.
usually the people that are trying to vow for the love of the debut.
Is that what it is?
It
Oh,
usually
shit.
is. Because the
I
family
thought the
is
last
always
would
at
be
the
always
start.
the
Number
boyfriend.
one's probably like a big brother or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. Number two is like a cousin and
Cousins
stuff.
and
Then
stuff.
when it comes after 10, it becomes interesting, the order of that.
Could
because
you imagine
the friends?
being like number 7? You're like the least. you're not
Imagine being the
close like
first one after
family.
family. After
Yeah, yeah.
family, it's you. I'm like, oh man,
You're just in
I'm not
between
that
somewhere.
important.
You're a filler. You're a, like
you're
a filler. You're a
The
filler
least
track.
closest
I was
friend.
like, we just needed one more rose. So
Because the more important spots is 14 and above.
Yeah.
14 and above, you're in that range.
where does the boyfriend sit? If she has
Oh,
a
if
boyfriend,
they have a
secret
boyfriend, that's fucking sick.
18,
bro.
18, right?
Even if they had a boyfriend, I wanted to be
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Vying for her love.
He's trying to be one of the last.
Oh shit! How competitive are you, bro?
That's so competitive, man.
It's just the way
Did you
it
also
is,
want to
man.
be one of the candles as well? Like
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
so for
Candles are like the
friends.
the friends, the
Yeah.
girls. They would do speeches and stuff, wouldn't
Yeah.
they?
Oh my gosh, I didn't even know that.
You
So
wanted to be
for
one of the
this-
candles.
No, man. Like,
for all
girls.
for all of the non-Filipinos or the people that don't know what
yeah, man,
happens at
gender equality, bro.
happens at a
Everyone gets it.
what happens at a debut or Filipino debut is there are 18 candles, 18 roses, 18 candles.
Gotcha. I
18
didn't know that,
roses
yeah.
are like one person, usually guys that dance with the girl. There are 18 of them, and they mean something in that girl's life. The 18 candles are their friends, could be male or female, whatever. They each have to make a speech. They hold the candle and then they make a
Wait,
speech.
can a rose be a candle as well? Nah.
No, it's
How
usually
do
the
you
roses
fucking know
are
that
the
many
dudes and the candles are the girls.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Usually that's how
yeah,
it is.
Yeah,
but
yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Even watching debuts, even though I'm not part of it, I love watching the rose dances and seeing
Yeah.
the order. I'm like, all right, these guys. Because then just watch the mannerisms.
She don't give a fuck about you. And then she can't wait till number 17 throws.
And then I'm trying to make me and my friends are like trying to make bets on who would be like number 18.
Yeah.
Well, it's like a horse race, bro. It's like the Melbourne
It's
Cup for
usually
us.
the guy that she likes. Yeah. And then the parents hook it up and they go, oh yeah.
It's not fun if you know the boyfriend and stuff because then you know that's 18.
If you don't know the boyfriend, if you see the person who's 18, the 18th rose, you look at him and you're like, that's the guy I'm going to beat up in the parking lot later on. Like
That's my horse. He's gonna win.
oh man.
Fucking debuts, man.
I mean,
do people
it's
still
been a
do
long
them?
it's been a long time since we've been.
I haven't been
Has there
in
been a
the-
debut in recent times? I feel like I've.
I know some of my younger cousins
we
are going to
haven't
have
really
debuts.
Been that age for so long.
Yeah. I mean, even
Speak for yourself, Coffee.
Half my
I think
age.
it's coming though. I think it's coming where
Are they coming back? Are they bringing them back?
I think
One of-
because I think the first wave was like when we were a part of it because we're around that age of getting debuts and
Now
stuff.
it's like our
and
kids.
now it's about another 30 years on.
That's when-
now we have to get the kids on it.
That's when you progressively go from the 18th rose to the number 1 rose.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you progressively will make your way. So at some point in your life, you will be number 7.
You become the 18th rose to the person paying for the fucking debut, bro.
He's not even getting married yet. Fuck.
He's
I'm gonna do this shit all over again.
He's
in a
not
few
going to get
years.
married in another 18 years.
Yeah.
I have to save up again.
Oh wait, no, you got a son though.
I know.
Nat's got 2
Oh,
girls,
that's
so you got to pay
It's all
twice as
adding up
much.
even
when
more.
I was
No, or he gets like discounts and stuff, like 2
Oh,
parts
yeah.
of one type of thing.
when I was in high school, my mate's brother, when he turned 21, had like a debut style thing. So he had 21 roses, and there were girls that like danced with him, and then he had 21 candles that were dudes that like did a speech. So he was
At 21.
at 21, man, 21.
We want all.
I never really thought of guys did the thing, man.
I'm gonna get a debut at 50, so I got 50 girls.
That sounds
seedy.
creepiest.
Girls, man.
50
The
girls.
Cheatcoders does not condone
50 years
misogyny.
old.
They're all 50 years old, but
Just once.
that's all right. They're all Filipino
Oh my
cougars.
They're all Tita Cinnamon.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I haven't
All
been in,
Tita
I haven't been in
Carreras.
debut since probably like I'd give it about 12 years. So
I'll give it a
Wait,
bit
how many
more.
times have you been to Flower? Or
Rose.
Sorry.
Like 3 times. It's a handful.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
I think about 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Well, 3 that I can remember.
How many times were you like, why the fuck am I part of this?
Yeah, exactly.
You usually
You were number 7 at that time.
I was the one getting annoyed, like going, I don't want to be friends with this bitch anymore because I didn't give a fuck about the dance.
gotcha.
So I wasn't putting any effort into it, right? She usually paired me up with the candle that I don't like this chick.
You know what's funny to watch? Because like everyone's, I'm not the only competitive one. I know there's a lot of competitive guys as well, and they're trying to one up each other with the dance. Like one guy will be like full proper,
Yeah.
and they would just do the normal like waltz and stuff, and
Another one would do a
another guy
spin.
will just start doing the Dougie and shit.
Yeah.
And then another one will
Make it
have a
look like a wedding
choreograph and
entrance
so
type
yeah.
dance.
Yeah.
Bro, I love wedding entrances. Like how they try to like compete it with each other. Like who's the best one? Oh, bro.
This
The
guy
go-to
loves
move.
competition so
I know,
hard,
man.
bro.
He thinks about this stuff all the time. One of the go-to moves that I always did when I was one of the roses was I would like spin the person who's having the debut.
that's
You
nice.
just do a dance and then you spin them once.
He's a classic man.
That's it.
Why
Pretty
is your
much.
go-to move the move that everyone does?
Because it's simple.
It
Simple.
can't be
It's
your
basic.
go-to move when everyone else will do it. Your go-to move has to be the one that makes you stand out.
I stand out, so
Yeah.
that's why I don't need to
I
be
full make out with her. While everyone's watching, just claiming what's mine.
Rose 18's just like, what the fuck?
I'm trying to send a message here.
While he's looking at Rose 18.
Roses number 11 to 18. Fuck off.
What a
Rose number 3 is in the house.
Stay away from my cousin.
Oh
If
man,
anyone's gonna have her, it'll be me.
man.
Oh, thankfully, I'm not that competitive. Fuck.
I remember. I remember I didn't understand that stuff when I was younger. Like,
What?
so I had when my cousin's debut. One of my cousins, she and her family asked me to be her escort, like to kind of be the chaperone or whatever it's called, right? And I always thought it was like the weirdest thing because I was like, why don't you have any friends? Like, why don't you have any guy
But
friends?
usually
That's
it's because
me.
she likes you and shit.
And that's what
Your
made me
cousin.
feel weird because it was like, you're my cousin. Does this mean because you
Cousin,
like me?
cousin, like
It was
like
my
direct
cousin,
cousin.
yeah, direct
Oh,
cousin, like
that's
first
weird then.
blood.
first cousin,
Yeah, that's
first cousin, and like it was because she had just come to Australia, didn't have any like friends.
She just came to Australia. She didn't have friends.
Mate, that's why.
Not everyone can just make friends like that.
And I know that
I
now.
love Don. Don's like, I don't know the reason why I had to be her escort. You know, she didn't have friends. The first time in the country, doesn't know anyone. Struggles with her social
doesn't
I
she have
life.
any
gotta tell the
friends?
story. That's what I'm doing. I gotta
Shout
tell
out
the
to-
story.
Doesn't she
Shout
have
out to
any
Cheryl.
friends?
Shout out Shez.
Hope you have some friends now.
Good old Sheza. No, but yeah, she was new to the country and like
Well, that explains it.
I
We have all the clues right there.
thanks Nats. Thanks for
The book is
calling it out.
solved.
No, but I'm just saying, like, I didn't understand that when I was younger because I always thought that if you were the 18th rose in somebody's debut, it was
Yeah.
because
You gotta fuck.
that was
You're 18 now. Go and be a woman.
the lagana. No.
But significantly, like that's what it symbolizes, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's a coming out party. It's like,
For the
okay,
most part,
have all these boys
they're
basically like
they're a woman now.
Yeah,
basically.
yeah. You're accepting like courtship and shit.
Yeah.
So
In the
Courtship is
debuts,
being
do
accepted.
they still do they do the money while you're dancing thing? Throw money at you?
There's money?
That's at the strip.
No.
strippers
They do
That's
that.
that's at the wedding, bro.
Oh,
do that at the
oh, yeah,
weddings,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
They do that. I know. I've seen that in some like Islander cultures.
No, they do
For
it at
debuts.
Filipino weddings, bro.
For debuts.
Yeah.
They give-
Filipino weddings, they even got the belt made of like bills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they pin it on you, like they pin the
Yeah,
money
yeah.
on you while
That's
you're
dope.
dancing. You feel like a stripper, bro.
I've seen that in Hawaiian cultures, like some Islander cultures and stuff
Man,
as
it's
well.
like, should I shake my ass for you, bro?
The polyculture I've seen, it's like necklaces.
yeah.
So it's like there's cash on there and then like lollies and stuff. pretty dope. Like I kind of like want one.
I love the lolly.
It's like a chain and shit.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Made out of 50s. Ooh.
Oof.
Oh,
But you
man.
can't really pin like Australian money because you'll break it if you do that.
Oh, glad wrap. I don't know.
Right.
Clearing
For
my
my
shit.
time, man,
Laminate
I've
it.
seen in
Magnets.
even retail, I've accepted so many half-ripped
Oh, yeah?
freaking what you call it, notes, like with tape.
You can refuse that shit, right?
You can
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
apparently,
Yeah.
apparently that's like against the law. It's illegal to have or to try to trade. With
Well, it's not.
broken
Like
money.
you're within your rights to say, if I can't accept this shit because I might not be able to use it.
Yeah, exactly.
And if it's illegal, I never accepted it. No worry.
I mean, depends.
Don't worry about it, eh?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I
Oh,
can
man.
staying clean, eh? So, Jokoy.
How do we get?
We're not getting the movie, so we have to entertain ourselves somehow. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh man, honestly, like,
Did
You're
you
gonna-
guys get to watch that movie, The Debut, with the same bloke from...
with Dante Bosco.
the
Rufio,
Boscos.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a Filipino movie?
It was a DVD. Oh,
It's called The Debut.
I think it was your DVD. I went to
debut.
like borrow. So first time, like I was going out with this girl, right? And like it was like within a month, right? It was like we had I got a hotel room. So I took her out to see. I brought my PlayStation 2 so I can play that DVD while we were there chilling and shit.
That's chunky. That's chunky ass, bro.
Yeah, it was, man. That shit was in my backpack, and then brought that in.
PlayStation was the rectangle. and
Because
then-
because
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
then,
Big bro.
because back then like hotels didn't come
No,
with
they didn't have
DVD
DVDs,
players
and
all the time.
Netflix was not around. So I had that shit, and then so I've basically fucked to that movie. I love the movies.
Thanks, thanks Dante Bosco. Thank you.
Yeah,
Garcia's penis. Thanks.
that was our first time. That was her first time too. Good memories, man. Shout out to,
Wait,
It was a
first
big
time
debut.
watching the
It was a
movie?
big debut
Yeah,
for you
yeah,
guys.
yeah, man. It was a debut.
There we go.
Debut.
How many roses, bro?
Well, twice.
He spun her twice.
Oh my gosh.
All right, let's get to a segment before.
How did we get
Oh,
there?
man.
Because we're trying to get a movie to get to Australia, but it's not coming. So
Like,
at least something's coming.
don't
in
make
this
us
one.
bootleg it.
Twice.
Don't make us bootleg it. We want to watch the movie. Don't make us bootleg it.
This is your
please.
chance. This is your chance. Anyone who's
Please.
got to do with the movie for Jokoy's Easter Sunday. Anyone has any strings to pull it to Australia? Pull it because like if you, this is your only chance. Because I'm gonna pay for the movie. If not, I'm just gonna bootleg it.
And that's your final warning. We're gonna disperse it everywhere. Too much? All right.
The Cheatcoders does not condone piracy.
No. That's we can do this black no shit properly.
Wait. You got something here. We can do this.
Sorry, we should have backed you up on that one, man.
All right, let's go to which one shall we go to? Ooh.
Up to you.
This is paper rock for it. This is paper rock.
That's what choose between the segments. Which one you want? You can't. What the fuck?
Okay, you go first.
All right, let's go with.
That's
That's
interesting. So recently, like we had the welcoming party for Seth, and congratulations again for you and Shiv on having a child. Recently, I caught up with family as well, and one of my aunties came up to me and she was like, "Hi, do you have a family yet?" Like, it was like the first question that she asked me. Usually it happens at family parties. Do you have a family yet? And I was like, no, I don't have a family yet. Auntie, she's like, you should have kids soon. And I was thinking, and usually I say like, oh no, I'm too busy. Like I'm enjoying practicing. That's what I would say just to like throw them off. I would throw them off like that. But I was also thinking of other things.
Oh, fuck, you said that to your Tito. I love fucking.
Practicing could mean anything. Could be like fucking or wanking.
Yeah.
Oh, this
You know,
is
practicing.
I love to practice too. Then shit.
Either way, that's awkward to say to your auntie. But I thought about other things to say, like to stop that question. In its
Did she
tracks.
laugh immediately? Was it like,
No, she just
She's serious, huh?
She's serious.
Oh shit.
Shit.
But like
Oaks.
she went heh, and then like walked away.
Yeah. Or she sneezed.
But I was thinking of other things that I could say, because I know that a lot of Filipinos out there, and a lot of people, Filipino and not, will get this question from their like elders, or they get it from their parents or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, and I thought of other things, like something clever to say during when someone says that to me, and I thought, look, I want for me, I want my kids to be strong. I want to raise strong children. So when one of them breaks through the condom, I know that they're going to be a strong child. That's what I'm thinking.
You're waiting.
that's what I'm waiting for. The first one to break through that condom, I know, like, he's a strong one. That's gonna be my child. That's gonna be my
they
child.
sound like I get family ask me that shit. It was like, when are you gonna have kids? When are you gonna pay me back that money, motherfucker? You see them disappear and never come back again.
Oh man!
You think I don't count that shit?
You're my ninong. you owe me at least.
10
He
years.
takes out the visor and the typing machine just like.
That's it, man.
It's a fucking
okay.
receipt
Back
flying in the
taxes,
air
yeah,
and shit.
You owe me this much in back taxes of presents and pasalubongs.
Take care of your kids. Because your kid owes me motherfucking $100.
Oh man!
When are you gonna have your
And I know. And I know some of like my other cousins who have children already. They'll still get asked like, "When are you having another one?" I'm like, "Bro, can you just let her recover? She just gave birth." Like, you know, one of those things. But I wanted to ask Raf and Nats, have you guys been asked when you're having kids again?
Yeah, and I said
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to China. I'm moving to China next year, so I have to keep the rule going.
The one child policy.
One child policy.
That is a dark joke, but I like it.
Oh, lucky you got a son, though. you get to keep that. Oh, shit.
It took a dark turn on the Cheatcoders podcast.
That's dark. I like
Or
it.
see him at
You know,
Chinatown.
Dang,
Shout out to Filipinos in China.
Shout outs to.
I see what you guys doing there.
Shout outs
See
to
what you
Chinny
guys
Ninja, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
In Shanghai.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, Nats, have you gotten that from family?
Shanghai.
Yeah. Yeah. What was the question? Like, what if you're asking if two more
Because
children?
you've got Jordan and Margot now.
Yeah, no,
you
I'm just like, are you kidding? Like, I just had 2. Like, what?
How many do you
How
want?
many?
I was like,
You
what?
should get a grace period, right?
I should have a longer grace period. I think
It's not even been a year, man.
it's been like less than a year.
October, I think,
Nice.
is when
Like,
your
you
kids were
should
born.
be
Right?
like, you should wait for these people, like these kids, to actually talk. You know? I don't even think they want another one.
Relax.
Wait till they get a job, and then think about getting another one.
Then
Why do you think I'm going to China?
start making money. I can't even go to China.
Oh, fuck. That's like if you're like,
I'm bad. I can't go to China.
if Nats had a stopover on the way back to London, he stopped over in China, and then he's like, "Well, you got 2 daughters." Oh man,
Oh, I guess we need to make more Nike shoes.
fucking
It's okay.
shittless list.
Wow.
Oh, man. Gussie, have you been asked that question yet? When
How,
are you having
well,
kids?
if I'm gonna have kids,
Yeah.
again, the IRS is fucking asking me. Fucking child support's asking me like, "Fuck, you having kids again?"
Don't even know about the first one.
Fucking hell. Yeah, that's how I find out.
Isn't Elon Musk's dad? His saying is like we're put in the earth to reproduce.
What?
That's all. Wait, you know what happened, right?
No.
Like, oh, dude, it's fucked up. He
Go on.
had a child with his stepdaughter.
Who, Elon's dad?
Yeah, his dad's Elon, E-R-O-N.
Yeah.
Elon Musk.
Are you kidding?
You're
I think
fucking up.
it's
You're fucking
pronounced
with us.
Aaron. I don't know if it's Elon. But I just think it's funny going, Elon Musk.
Man, if I find out his dad's name's Aaron,
It's Elon. Look, it's overshadowing the real news, guys. He had a child. he had a child with his stepdaughter.
Elon
Musk.
Musk populate the
His
earth.
stepdaughter's Brock's like Elon Musk. No, it's E-R-O-N. I just don't know how to pronounce it.
Elon Musk has
Look it up.
kids.
Look it up, Don.
this up.
Fact check it, bro. Don with the facts. You fact check. But it's E-R-O-N, bro.
That's some lazy shit, bro. I shall name you Elon
Because
I am Elon.
No.
Next one's gonna be E right because Elon.
So E-wrong, don't make E right. Yo, hit it.
Okay,
hit it
fact
with
checking
facts.
that.
Give it
Nats
facts.
is Nats is incorrect.
What?
His name is Errol.
Oh, Errol.
E-R-R-O-L.
I don't know where I connected
Errol.
Eron.
Errol. Well,
It was better when it was Eron.
It's pronounced similar. Like, spelled similar.
Yeah.
E-R-R-O-L.
L.
Errol Musk.
Yeah, no, dude. His thing is like he just fucks. That's what his thing is.
This guy definitely fucks.
Fucks, bro.
My thing is, I fuck.
His quote is like, the only reason we've been put on Earth is to reproduce, and he's got so many kids. And like I said,
I mean, so
this
does Elon
name
Musk.
thing just overshadowed this news. He had a kid with his stepdaughter who's 35. That's our age.
How old is the dad?
How
It's
old is Elon?
As fuck. But she became his
Double the
stepdaughter
age plus
when he was
7.
4. But she was 4. But this is someone he raised like since she was 4 years old. Since she was
kind of like
4.
what's that director's name?
Woody Harrelson.
Woody.
No. Woody
Allen.
Woody Allen.
Yeah.
What did he do? I don't
Woody Allen.
They adopted
married-
a Vietnamese girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he
Then what?
married her.
They married
They're
her.
not marrying her.
Oh, see what the fuck?
But you know what? There's talks about that, right? Like the reason that he married her was so that she couldn't place charges on him for sexual abuse and all that shit.
Oh, that's even darker.
Because it's his wife.
Oh, that's even more dark.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
Did you hear about Donald Trump?
What now?
No.
He buried his ex-wife in his golf course, in his very own golf course, and then people are like questioning like why. It's like there's like a little burial of his ex-wife Ivana on hole number 1, like next door.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Ivana Trump.
Right now it's Ivanka.
Yeah.
Ivana's the ex-wife.
Oh, this motherfucker's got a.
He's got a
kink,
type.
bro.
He's got a type.
Yeah,
He's got a
shit.
type. And then the thing,
What's your name?
The big thing that is
Ivanda.
in the news now because they looked into it, and then technically when you bury someone, you can make it into a quotation cemetery, which makes you tax free.
Oh, wow.
So it's tax free income tax.
That's a very Trump
land
thing.
tax. Like in real estate,
Yeah,
if you turn your thing into a cemetery, you get the benefits of not paying real estate tax
see
and
that.
everything.
Trump's
so.
a very business-minded guy. I get it.
It's
And
one
I was
way
like,
to stick it to your
that's-
ex-wife too.
I'm just like, that's your
man.
wife.
Yeah,
That's
I
your
know.
ex-wife. You
But
have
he
like,
doesn't like. Well,
Doesn't
to
surprise
me,
me.
he doesn't seem like the type to love women.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
Are you serious?
That's not love, bro. That's ownership, man. That motherfucker's
He's
toxic as fuck.
possessive,
So
yeah.
if you see like another wife being buried at like Trump Hotel, you know why.
Fuck right, man.
He used to keep on marrying different women, like depending on how many properties he's got. Fucking over.
I mean, that's clever.
Quite
Because that's clever to get that loophole, but at the same time, like, what a fucking dirtbag.
When was the first time that you guys discovered the whole loophole thing?
Which loophole?
Like with the tax stuff. So just to kick it off, like for me, right? One of our friends in high school, he again, like high school kids, we were working like shitty jobs, McDonald's or whatever. We're making a lot of money. This motherfucker's got like his brand new electric guitar, and he did it through like not paying taxes, getting mad discounts because he was in a church choir.
Yeah.
So they bought it through the church, because churches don't have to pay tax.
Yeah.
And I was like, churches don't have to pay tax. Like, what if I turn my house into a church? Like, just start thinking like shit like that. Because the pastor from the church, he rocked up to the house, got a Camry, obviously, because Filipino. But he was telling me that
Shout out to Camrys.
Shout out.
Yeah,
Shout out to Filipinos.
it's been mobilizing Filipinos for years, man. Now, but apparently he had a problem with the exhaust, and this guy's Camry had an aftermarket, like it sounded like Too Fast and Furious styles.
Yeah.
Mainly because again, like it was cheaper, but it was like run through the church and stuff, and they were able to get didn't basically the costs were like pretty much next to nothing because it's through the church stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, what other loopholes can we do? Like,
So we're gonna start the Church of the Cheatcoders. The Cheatcoders
There's
Church.
a few churches in this block. Yeah, we could do that.
If anyone
few
needs,
churches in this block.
if anyone needs someone to be buried in the open studio,
Damn.
Oh wow!
oh my gosh.
when
open
you said
cemetery.
when you said
I'm
the
talking to
whole
Ricky right now, bro.
So you go to
open
cemetery.
cemetery. Oh
It's like open
Lord.
sesame, but
Shit.
open cemetery.
Oh no.
Open cemetery.
This is a dark episode,
Buried.
ladies and gentlemen. The
Buried.
when
Buried,
you
you
said
got
when you
buried.
said loopholes, I was thinking like from back when I was a kid. If I wanted something, and like my parents would always go, "I'll ask your mom," or I ask my mom, and my mom goes, "Ask your dad."
Yeah.
So if I got them both to say ask each other, I'm like, "Oh yeah, mom said it was okay. Oh yeah, dad said it was okay." So that I get away with that's the
That's just
loophole.
lying. Oh man.
We
That
talked
was
about that before.
Pin them against each
Said
other.
it is lying in your bed. Just hear him argue. Like, I thought you said it.
They're gonna
Shadow work.
take over the house, these kids. We need a stronger front. Form a united front.
Oh man!
Oh man.
Wow.
One thing out of my baby set's welcoming party is that we played the Beyonce album on repeat.
Yeah.
Over and over again. I didn't even realize until like afterwards, like, I had a playlist ready just for like that particular like party.
Was it you or was it Shiv that put on the?
I was
Beyonce?
gonna play some music to like, tidy everything up, and then Shiv's like, play some Beyonce. I was like, since the album came out like a couple days
Renaissance.
ago,
Yeah.
and then we played it, and then we just never changed it. It just kept going on repeat, and it's a good album to play on repeat.
It is a good album.
Just
It's in the
cruise.
background, it's got different like
Well,
genres.
does that make it a good album though? Yeah, I guess so.
It depends on like what if you're gonna listen to it like
It's
lyric by lyric.
replayability. It works, and also because the songs kind of all flow into each other.
Yeah, it's kind of like a
good
mixtape.
album. Oh, yeah.
As in like because it's predominantly dance music, right?
Yeah.
And it's kind of like listening to a mixtape because one song leads to another and it blends to another song.
blends. Yeah.
And then the blending happens and it's very it's mixed well.
It is.
And
That's nice.
I heard some news that did you hear about the Beyonce versus Khalees thing?
Yeah, I
In
did.
terms of the song Energy, which is
Yeah.
only like a 2-minute song. It's kind of like an interlude type of song.
So the
it
part
was the,
so there's a part in Energy where she starts going la 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 to the sound.
And there's like an interpolation of the actual beat in the thing.
So it sounds like Milkshake.
Oh,
It kind of sounds like Milkshake.
I thought you were talking about the controversy thing.
Yeah.
They had to change the lyric for something.
Oh no! I want to talk about that
We'll get
afterwards.
that next.
Oh,
We'll
shit.
get that
Next. But
But
this
this
one-
one, Khalees went on, I think it was Instagram, and she had a whole rant how, like, Beyonce didn't approach her about it, and how she got like
She got upset.
contracted. She doesn't have any rights to that song. It's all
What if she was paying homage?
Yeah.
She didn't take it that way, huh? She was like, "Oh, where's my
So
money?"
who owns the rights?
Neptunes.
The Neptunes, Pharrell and
Oh,
Chad.
okay. So she hit up the Neptunes and they were like, yeah, go.
The main beef is between them two, but I think Beyonce got the collateral of it because like it's her album, it's her song. But at the end of the day, like all Beyonce did was pay a fee to get
To
to
use
get
that.
the sample cleared,
Yeah.
and that's got to do with the Neptunes. So
Which she did what she was supposed to do then.
Yeah.
yeah, she did what she's supposed to do,
Yeah,
and then everyone's saying the whole courtesy thing. This is a courtesy thing. This has nothing to do with business or anything. With courtesy of like telling the artist that I'm going to use your song for this.
Well, I mean, it's courtesy for Neptunes to fucking tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, at the end of the day, like Khalees got screwed with the whole not getting the rights thing from the Neptunes because the Neptunes owns the rights to.
Yeah, but
So I was
that
trying to-
goes back to the deal originally.
Yeah.
So that's
So I was trying to
she's got
find
no
out.
fight in this.
Yeah.
She has no rights.
I
she does have no rights. Like
She's got no rights.
Now
She's
there's
just
this whole
having a
like
hissy
there's this
about
whole
it.
debate of like what's right and what's wrong. Because like, what's business
this courtesy
right?
thing is ridiculous.
Yeah, no. At the end of the day,
That's
like
fuck
if,
off.
if you don't own the rights to it, like
You don't own the rights. Like
Beyonce paid
So
the money.
The beef with Beyonce and was it Khalees?
Khalees is just
So-
washed up. She just wants a bit of limelight.
Well, Khalees got no rights, so that's why Beyonce has been singing to the left this whole time.
Nice.
Hey.
Well done. I
Like,
just
that's
looked
an
up.
old fucking reference.
I was throwback. I was trying to look up who the producer of Energy was, but I found there's an article that actually says that Beyonce removed the milkshake part from Energy.
now she gets no shine.
After
I don't know.
Now you get nothing in it.
because I think
You don't even
Although
get.
like Khalees was not getting anything from it anyway.
No, but now she doesn't get in a Beyonce like reference. That's pretty dope in itself.
I think it would have been cool if like you like she accepted it and to be like, oh, this is really cool. That
Yeah,
she-
because like it makes you think. Oh, I remember that song. Bang, a spike in her Spotify hits.
I think this does it as well.
This does it as well. Yeah, but
Because we're talking about Khalees. Like, when was the last time we talked about Khalees?
exactly.
yeah.
Nah,
I mean, the last time I talked about Khalees was like it was when there were boys in her yard.
And they're all competitive because they like.
they're all
When,
roses,
better
bro.
than yours.
when she raised those 3 dragons. Oh, it's Khaleesi. That was a different one.
Yeah, but like the
She
news
bought
now is that
Jokoy.
Beyonce took out the sample, took out the writing credits of like some, I think, vocal credits, performance credits of Khalees.
Yeah.
So now the song is like completely different, which leads me to the other thing that they, I think one of the songs was called Heat.
I actually
Heated?
don't know. I didn't know.
The
Read
song's
about
called
this.
Heated, and then one of the lyrics contained the word spaz, which is in terms of like in the urban hip hop and R&B culture, spaz is to go crazy about something.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
But it's been taken to a point where it's offensive to disabled people, mentally disabled people. And then Beyonce changed the. I don't know if she changed the lyric or completely took it out. But
Peeps are just soft these days.
I know, that's what I'm thinking.
I
Like,
think everyone's just soft. Everyone's
you know what
wants to
the
be a
funny,
victim.
you know the funny thing is,
Fucking victims
the funny
all
thing
around.
is,
All I see is
Monica
victims.
Lewinsky came out and was like, okay, since everyone's taking lyrics out of Beyonce songs, can she take out my name out of one of her songs back in 2015?
Let's just clear the entire Eminem album. Just have a blank CD.
You see the Eminem thing with his music video wearing the Mexican stuff? They tried to cancel him for that, and the
Tiger's got
Mexicans were like
cancelled.
going, fuck, we don't give a fuck.
Yeah. It's like whatever, man.
That's what I was gonna say.
Tiger
Like,
actually had to remove his one though.
Yeah.
There was a massive. Do you remember that? Well, it's gone now. He did that song. I caramba.
Did he make a song like that? I didn't
Oh,
know.
you didn't know? And it's a full like. It's like
He's
my
saying,
salsa, but it's like really like the entire video, like just stereotypes galore. And he had to remove the video.
there was
He even had to have an interview, and it was like, yeah, it costs $250K to make this video, but you know what?
wow,
You know?
they had to change it. Oh man.
But he was genuine. He was like, nah, my bad. I offended people. I was like, yeah.
See,
It's
like
a line.
I remember seeing this video of this guy. He's wearing like a poncho, wearing a sombrero, wearing like a mustache.
What's this?
It's just like a TikTok video or something,
yeah,
and this
yeah.
guy is like going up to people, Americans in the street, and saying like, "Is my outfit offensive?" And they're like, "Yeah." Are you Mexican? No, I'm not Mexican. They're like, "Yeah, it's offensive." Like, everybody, all these Americans are saying that it's offensive. Then he goes to Mexico and wears the same thing, and he goes, "Is this offensive?" And they're like, "No."
Nah, but I get what he's trying to do, right? The whole like, oh, Mexicans like in that situation don't really care. But the thing is, like, when you're taking the whole cultural thing and you're making it your money maker, that's when it becomes
with
a
the
thing.
Tiger
right?
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I get it.
I think gaining profit out of this goes back to
Appropriation.
Yeah,
acquisition.
definitely. I
'Cause
think Tiger.
they're not benefiting
pushed
from
it.
it.
Yeah.
The thing with that though, like some of these videos, I don't know how old the Tyler video is, but when they started to target Eminem, it's what 18 years ago or some shit.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
that video
I think
came
the
out.
argument they said between Tigers and Eminem's, you got to look at the climate and the time as well. It was very different time back then as well, So,
But at the same time, if like say Eminem doesn't do that shit now, obviously, like it's someone that's gone along with the times and realized, fuck, I shouldn't be like, I wouldn't see Eminem do that shit now. He knows what's going on and
Yeah.
he's learned from it, obviously.
I mean, like the most offensive song that he's made so far is that Venom song. because
I know.
because it's horrible. Because it's horrible.
It's actually catchy though. I catch myself like driving around going. But I want to talk about the whole like editing your song after it's released type of thing.
Yeah, no.
Because we're in a streaming world now. Like there's no such
that.
thing as hard copies because when in the hard copy era, once you get a hard copy of something, it's there for life. You know.
Well,
like,
Yeah.
I'm sure that there are some versions of that song like on wax, for sure.
Yeah, it would
there's
be
going to
for
be
sure.
some versions of it on wax.
But like I don't think I think now the streaming thing is taking over so much is that lyrics could just can change and disappear just like a Mandela effect. You know what I mean?
I know that back in ages ago, Craig David's album, he uses a lyric from Thong Song. Like in one of his songs, he says "thong thong 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 thong," and I had one of the very first original albums, and I have that lyric in there. Maybe like a couple months afterwards, every album that I heard from that, it wasn't in there anymore because he must.
You reckon like you can profit out of that?
What do you mean?
Being such a rare, like imagine Craig David became like super big, in
Bigger
terms
than
of
he is now.
and then
Yeah.
50 years later, like you have that record.
Well,
it's rare now because the lyrics has changed.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you know how people have like I've been watching a lot of Storage Wars and all that American Pickers stuff.
Yeah.
And like you know how Coca-Cola label like things that were, you know how Coca-Cola changed their flavor.
Yep.
The Coca-Cola stuff before it, anything that's got to do with that logo or anything
it's
becomes
vintage,
more.
It's
It's more vintage, more value because it's rare.
Yeah.
I did have when I went to Samoa, I actually bought like a bottle of Coke that had the bottle cap stuck to it, and I kept it for ages. I didn't open it, didn't know do all the stuff, and then I found it like 10 years later, and I'm like,
It's nasty.
I just chucked it out. I just chucked it out. And went, well, what am I going to do with it? Nothing. Chuck it out.
'Cause I don't know if there's any value if someone has like a hard copy of like Beyonce's album before taking out the Khalees sample, because now it's its own thing. Like it's rare. No one's gonna be hearing this. Like
I see it in like a sound museum. Like I see it in sound museum. There's the song and it's playing on a record, like just looping. And then on next to it is Khalees getting really, really angry about it.
I thought she was dead. It's too much milkshakes, fucking diabetes and shit.
someone's part of the beehive.
She's the queen bee.
You don't mess with the queen. I love how Beyonce just like didn't say anything and just did what she did. You know, like she just like
What do you
fucking
mean, like, changed it?
I'll just change it. Who cares?
She didn't have to.
Yeah, she didn't
say
have to.
anything.
Didn't acknowledge
She could
it,
have
eh?
just kept it because like she's already done what she had to do.
Yeah, she was doing things by the book, but this is how it sounds like.
Sensitive ass bitches.
It's fucked up, right? Like the I suppose the industry, or that like so when Khalees was doing that song, it's like you have no rights to any of this hard work you've put in.
Man.
Let me give you some change or whatever, but then anything after this, we're fucking pocketing. Like
Because when was
hurt.
Milkshake came out? It came out like 2000, right?
80s.
Because that's when everyone that was back.
The 80s.
Well, even if it was back
Funk
then,
music.
because like back then, that's
Milkshake,
when like
soda.
signing was the thing, right? Like signing, being signed to a label was
mid
the thing.
2000s.
People didn't know what to do back then.
Yeah, contracts were like they just signed a contract. They wouldn't even
Yeah.
read it.
Yeah.
And and all the contracts were fucked up.
We've done that. Nats and I have done that.
I never got
What,
signed.
screw people over?
Remember? No.
That's done that. Yeah, sign this
No. Like
bitch.
we find with New Girl, we signed it to some
Oh yeah, we did sign some
to
stuff.
like for like
distribution or
to
some shit.
distribute the
Yeah.
New Girl song.
Yeah.
And
Did they do it?
well, yeah, we don't know where they played it, where they played the song, but we found out recently like they uploaded it to Spotify.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like-
Oh, what,
Yeah.
like recently? They only did it now?
Oh, it would have been like a
Fuck,
year
I
or
would've
so.
fired them,
It would have been
bro.
like a year or so ago.
We made that shit back in 2014.
But like it's
But, like,
it's
I
on
think
there,
you- I
and there's a
think-
picture of some girl that's there. Don't play that one.
Yeah. It's like you don't get money off it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
They took $10.
I think the moral of the story is like artists. I think you should just be able to own your shit.
Own your masters. Is
Own
what
your
the-
masters. Read your contracts. Make sure you're not getting fucked up the ass.
Yeah.
And be careful.
Like what Dave Chappelle said. Like I reckon things should be fair. Like what you're bringing into the whole industry It's like the machine should work for you and you work for the machine. Like it should be like we both benefit from this rather than screwing each other over type shit, you know? Yeah. It just fucks up the whole, like, imagine like soccer players coming out of Brazil or whatever, right? They're playing from like little kids and they go, oh yeah, I want to be on the top leagues and shit. Like you're going to lose all these little kids if aspiring artists is going to dwindle away if the main thing is let's screw these people over.
I think, and I agree with you, but a counterpoint to that as well is like who has the most risk in the transaction.
Which one?
You know what I mean? Like if I am the label and I'm putting up money up front to promote this person, to like put them into studios and do all this stuff. I'm putting all this money into this person. Yeah. Then the risk is in my court. Like that's where most of the risk is, if not all of it. You know what I mean? And all they need to do is put together this thing. So proportionally, I would be losing out more because I'm putting the capital up front. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm thinking. Obviously, yes, they should own their masters and stuff, but like that should also be taken into account. Like who has the risk in the transaction? It's like, because
I think the model's changed, but hasn't it? The whole labels doing the traditional like backing and stuff. I don't think they invest that much anymore. Because anyone can make music now from your bedroom. All these rappers, man, like they don't really even book out studios. You see their setups, like even DJ Khaled, it's in his bedroom, his mansion. They don't really need, because technology is so advanced now. So I don't think what you're paying for is the reach, I guess. Yeah. So they've got the contacts to Spotify,
marketing,
distribution. But also the thing is, you got to think of with how the technically the machine that's winning is the digital stuff. So Spotify, right?
The streamers.
They're the one that's really dicking everyone. So labels are in trouble now. I think they're coming to an end because anyone can sort of like, we can put a song out. It's on Spotify. It's a massive thing.
So you're saying like Spotify is doing what the labels are doing to the artists? Like Spotify's fucking the labels up.
Like this is what I think about with everything with tech, like Facebook, all that. There's this massive like big tech. It really controls everything, the narrative, how Twitter can sway opinion, governments, that kind of thing. Yeah. But when you think about Spotify, there's a really unequal proportion of, like, there's only a tiny percentage of who really gets paid. Because when you turn the numbers, like, for example, a Drake, right? Of course he's going to be a millionaire because of the plays as you get. But majority of his money doesn't even go to Drake. It's just that he's just that big so he can look like he's that rich. But really, a lot of these even big artists, they're getting kind of digged. They're not really getting their full paycheck because there's a lot of it goes to like what's the percentage now on Spotify? Ridiculous, right? They're not a special case, these big ones. It's just the fact that they do billions of views. But then the majority of everyone else, I can't remember. It's a tiny percentage because you look at like
5%. Is that?
I think even
in the ballpark. Less,
probably less. But then when you think about it, that means there's a very tiny pool of actual musicians, which is the ones that we know that are famous, that are actually getting paid. And that's just Spotify. The rest are eating crumbs. Everyone's just
it's all about like
with musicians. It's really like it's a really weird
concerts and stuff. They get more money than actual songs.
It's through touring and
there's a very unequal proportion. And that's why I may say the music grind is like it's make it or break it. You're either like you're dirt broke forever, and then you just do that turning point, and suddenly you're the it thing. But really, in hindsight,
that's depressing.
The machine is always before it was the labels, now it's big tech that own everything now that we're uploading to and all that kind of stuff.
Why do you think we're not going to get any more Rihanna music? Because she's getting more money out of music.
They've once they cross that threshold, it's like it's not even music anymore. A lot of these artists, they don't even make money off their music.
That's why a lot of artists make products.
So off their brand.
From a quick search, Spotify pays artists between 0.003 to 0.005
something tiny
cents.
So even someone gets getting like
per
decent
stream on average
views.
Like not even like a percentage of a cent.
Yeah,
that's like a Dogecoin.
It's like $100 for a million.
That's how much it is right now. Yeah. 0.003 or some shit.
Probably about the same.
Less. Fuck.
It's hard to be an artist, right?
And
it's tough.
And I think this is why, like, I don't think I talked about this on the podcast, but I'm jaded by music. I haven't made music in a long time. I think that the jam that I attended at GSAS4 Studios, where I sang for a bit, was the first time that I ever sang in 2 years, and I haven't made music.
Wait, what's jaded? The business side of it, I guess.
I think just music in general, right? Like there is that business side, where you kind of have to like put a song together, then put it out, and like do like a album art, then do a video. It's not fun anymore.
Oh, because back in when we were doing it in 2010, all you do is just drop a song, and then you just let it rock. You know, like now there's a whole promo runs and everything. Yeah, like you have to have a music video, you have to have album art.
I got a question for you guys. When you guys were doing the like the rapping, music stuff back and during that time,
the hippity hoppity,
rappity rap.
Sounds such a fucking boomer, bro.
When you guys were doing the hip and the hop.
Oh my gosh, the rap dance.
The rap dance.
Wait, do that rap dance you do.
Hey, sing a rap.
No, but were you able to like turn a profit out of the investment that you put in?
Not from the music streams.
No.
I made money off events.
Oh, like like doing shows and shit.
Yeah. The only money I made out of it is the music videos. As in, like I
you got paid
filmed my own music videos.
Oh, right.
And then I filmed other people's music.
So you're the Spotify in this situation.
Basically, right? Like now my business is more profitable because the music is out there, and then what the artists need, they need music videos. I'm right there in the right time.
Where would they find you if they wanted to get a music video?
RalphLares.com or hyperbrand.com. All you have to do is look through the Cheatcoders, you'll find some stuff there.
Bam.
But like, man.
Plug.
Like we it's safe to say none of us are in music anymore, right?
Yeah.
We're all branched out to different things.
We're all trying to do comedy now, except Nats, I think. Do you want to do comedy, man? Do stand up?
I'm looking forward to see you guys do comedy, but no, I have no interest in doing comedy.
Yeah.
My life is a comedy. Don't worry about it.
Bro, this is where the best content comes out.
Darkest comedy. Nats Blazer's the darkest comedian ever.
My
life is a comedy.
Yeah.
You could be like a one-man show, bro.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like it's kind of like a comedy show, but you can be
What
dramatic.
I see is you just sitting down.
I've thought about it, right? Because I know you guys are doing comedy. This is not saying I'm going to do it. I'm never going to do it. But I've realized if I was to do it, I'd have to go completely unprepared for it to be funny. Because if I plan it, it won't be funny. And I know this because back when I used to, back in school, where they'd make you do like a presentation in front of class. First time I ever did it, I was freaking out. I used to avoid them. But one time I had nothing. It's like this, you're supposed to study, I had nothing. I read like the blurb of a book.
Yeah.
And then I got up and I'm just like, fuck. And I don't know what I said, but everyone was laughing. It was just working. I was like, well, I can actually do this. So
was that because you got up on stage and
technically, like from a academic standpoint, I should have got an F, but I made the teacher laugh. So she gave me like a D.
Partial credit.
Just like, at least you got up. It was, you're entertaining. It was good. I got an F plus, basically.
You still failed.
I still failed, but it was something.
F plus.
But I realized the next time I did it, and then there was anticipation now. So even my schoolmates are like, all right, Nate's going to get up. Oh, it's going to be sick. And in my head, I'm like, yeah, I've got something. Yeah. And then now I'm like doing shit, like material that I'm trying out, bombed hard. Yeah. Never did it again. I was like,
the expectations there.
Yeah, the expectation. There was too much pressure. And they weren't hitting. And I'm like, in my head, I'm delivering this shit that I've been reciting. It's like, oh shit. And so now I'm bombing academically as well. And I'm not even funny.
Even
like I did it on purpose to be like, this is not even the correct information.
Teacher's so disappointed.
Yeah, so disappointed. Man. I was disappointed myself. That's the worst thing.
That happened to me in school as well. Like I was, when I started at St. Dom's, they put me in intermediate for all of the.
What's St. Dom's?
St. Dominic's.
St. Dom's.
St. Dominic's is a school.
St. Dom's. School of Doms.
St. Dom.
But like they put me into, because I'd started year 9 there, and I'd gone to Clare year 7 and 8. Oh, and so they didn't really have a baseline of where my academic level was. Yeah. So they just put me in intermediate for all of the classes.
Gotcha.
And then I was supposed to write a book review, like a book review of some sort. I chose Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
Yeah.
And if you've ever read Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, it's basically just letters between Victor Frankenstein and his cousin Elizabeth, but they're lovers. It's weird.
Wow, it's weird.
I didn't read the book. I just watched the movie and then I wrote about the movie. And then my teacher at the time read it and she's like, you shouldn't be an intermediate. You should be an advanced.
Oh, shit.
Right? And so like when I was in year 10, I was in advanced class and I just kind of bullshitted my way.
But that's
through
English though.
That's English, right?
Yeah.
And
it's
then
so easy.
And then when I got to year 11 and 12, I had to do a speech as well, and I was like, "No, I'm just gonna wing it. I'm just gonna wing it."
What was it about?
And I bombed. I bombed. They gave me a thing. It's like, "Oh yeah, you got to write a speech." I think it was like living the fast life or something like of the thing, and I couldn't.
Just didn't come to you, right?
It just didn't come to me, and I bombed hard. And teacher was just like, maybe you shouldn't do 3-unit English.
Oh. So he got moved back. Oh.
So I didn't do 3-unit English.
Between the lines.
Oh man, that was me being too overconfident.
You didn't have
I didn't have the confidence back then.
You didn't have the confidence.
Luckily you said the
He
end.
said
because
confidence.
It's like I was listening to your story. I'm like, did you just try to one up Nats? Like Nats is like, oh, just kept bombing. And then Don's like, I went up to 3 in English. Teacher thought I was better than I was. I'm like, bro, are you trying to sun Nats?
You've won. Dude, you've already won, bro. You don't have to keep going up.
All right, let's get to the wild thought.
Oh man!
Wow!
Before I start the wild thought, I just wait. Ask me to like see my phone while it's unlocked.
Hey, Garcia, can I see your phone while it's unlocked?
Fuck no. The point that I'm trying to make is, so we did have what do you call like Raf's babies like welcoming last week, right? And I realized that weekend that I love my phone more than most people would love their own child, just because I seen that day everyone was carrying your baby. There's no way I would have handed my phone to anyone. This is your firstborn. I was like, their own. I was like, fuck. That's a lot of trust.
I carried Seth at one point.
Yeah.
I was surprised that you let me.
Don's never held my phone.
Ever.
When I showed him a video clip earlier, I made sure he wasn't holding the phone just in case. You know what I mean?
So you're scared that people will drop it?
No, he's scared that he's gonna swipe and see like illicit videos.
All the wild thoughts. It just opens. It's just wild. Whoa.
Imagine if a baby did that, eh? Like,
What?
like you're just holding a baby and then he's like, my dad wanks at 10 times a day.
Just fucking outs you and shit. Oh, fucking hell.
I'm just like as if like the phone you think is just scared people will see the
You should see what he subscribes to.
I saw my dad's browser history and oh my goodness,
just miss baby, bro.
just missed baby.
Marry Seth.
2 days ago he dropped me. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh man,
Don't tell your mum.
Oof.
Fuck, no.
oof, man.
Oh, God.
The wild thought. It's not really wild. I was just kind of like, because we hadn't recorded in over, it's almost 2 weeks now. Last time we did record, it was like a serious note, right?
Yeah.
Subscribe to
the Patreon.
Yeah. So we're just talking about like our lows and shit. And since then that we recorded like almost 2 weeks ago, it was like shit going down in Philippines. I had like earthquakes and stuff.
Yeah.
Not throughout the country, but like it's a fucking tragedy in that. And people like, you know, that we do message or like message us from doing this podcast. Like, well, we've mentioned it before. Like, you guys are going through some hard shit. Like, give us a message and it's cool. Yeah. And like, this is more just like I don't know. Like, I wanted to, like, just as a reflection thing, just go like, because when we do this shit, like we're all like laughing and stuff, and you guys message in the comments going like, oh, this is funny and that. Like for me, like when I see like movies like Jokoy's thing, like is doing like massive stuff for the Filipino culture and Filipinos all around the world and stuff.
Yeah.
Like the the whole like laughing during like a crisis or like trying to get you out of that slump, like just to make you forget about your problems, like even for a second.
Escapism,
it means so much to me, right? That's why like I'm mad, like I don't know, appreciative of the fact that like I can like say some shit, made somebody laugh somewhere around the world.
Yeah.
And I'm just hoping that like even for like a minute, like you forgot about the shitty situation that you're in.
Yeah.
So yeah, like just to, I don't know, if you're just watching the short TikTok clips or
listening to us,
listening to the whole episodes and stuff, like you're going through some shit or whatever.
Yeah.
Like
we are with you.
like we're thinking about you, and I don't know, like just keep going, and hopefully we say some more shit that'll make you laugh. But yeah.
I like that, man.
Thought.
That's so wholesome.
Kind thought.
I think I said this before. Like, Garcia is funny intrinsically because he's always trying to do this. He's always trying to like bring people out of that like whatever like shitty like feeling or shitty situation that they're sort of in. I appreciate you for that, man.
Yeah.
Oh, cheers, bro. Cheers.
You're a beacon of positivity.
Oh, positivity coming out my ass. It's you know what came out my ass after the baby shower was the mac and cheese, bro. Oh my gosh, that was so good.
So good, man.
So like again, Filipinos, right? We baon, and your missus, like she gave me so Don first packed me one mac and cheese with the brisket. So I was like, oh, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And then your wife was packing, and she was like, hey, do you want some mac and cheese? Because it's fucking shit ton. And I was
There's
like,
so much left.
oh, for sure. Like, you know, I'm gonna have a third. Like, still, there's a shit ton of mac and cheese. Because hey, there's still some more. Would you like some? And I was like, I'm not gonna say no. There's like 3 fucking containers worth of mac and cheese. I was not gonna let that shit go to waste. So I ate all of those that night, bro.
In one sitting?
What?
Oh my god.
I didn't want it to go
bro.
to because it's not going to be good tomorrow, like the next day.
Fair.
But that night, my stomach fucked. I paid for it, bro.
Bro, I would.
That was positivity coming out my ass.
You know, like I think I was after I took home Baon for myself at home, and then I finished it. I was like, why the fuck did we give more food to other people? I finished my beef brisket. And I'm like,
oh man,
now I have nothing to eat.
that barbecue pork was.
I'm sure my guests are enjoying their food.
Yeah.
Man,
I could have kept some.
yeah.
I kept some.
I regret
stuck
not.
with the salad.
I regret not bringing more.
What am I, a rabbit? Fuck.
I need meat.
Let's put it to the listeners and the people watching this. Like, have you ever had Baon regret?
Baon remorse.
Like Baon remorse. Like, because the Filipino in you is like, yeah, take some food. Yeah. But then you're like,
where's the food for me?
I wish they didn't take that. Bro, we had a family event the other day, and my auntie had a cake box full of suman.
He's still going at it.
The sticky
This
like
motherfucker.
suman is like sticky rice, like pudding, right? And it wrapped in banana leaves.
Oh my God.
Anyway, it was a cake box. Thinking of like a full cake box, there was probably like 30 or 40 pieces of suman in this cake box. It was a lot of suman. I had one piece at this family event. One piece. And then at the end of the family event, I went to get some more because I was like, oh, okay, cool, get the buy on some suman. The box was gone. It was gone. My auntie had packed it into a car. And then I was like, where's
like one hit just took the whole box.
Where's the
where's
the suman? And they're like, oh, your auntie took it. I'm like,
how many was left in the box when she took it?
bro, all of them.
Oh, that's like a hit. That's like buying like a tiny bit of shit and just plummet.
All of them.
John's so upset. This happened on Monday night. It's Friday now.
Hey, bro, I'd be upset too, bro. I get your pain because, like, you know, like Christmas parties and stuff with the lechon and stuff.
Yeah.
My dad gets a whole lechon, and then I'm like, you know what? We're gonna have food for 3 days.
Yeah. It's gonna be what do you call it?
Lechon kawali.
Yeah, all that. And then after that, like, you go there to the next day, you look at the fridge. I'm like, bro, where's the lechon at? I'm talking to my sisters, where's the lechon at? And then
Paksiw.
There we go, lechon paksiw.
And then my sister's like, you know, like, everyone bound it. I'm like, why did everyone bow on the lechon? Now I have no lechon. bro, I'm so angry, man. I'm like so angry. Of like waking up, I'm gonna have lechon for breakfast.
Yeah, bro, that's the
so good.
Best.
It's the best. It's the best.
You know what?
And then you go down the stairs, you open the fridge. And what you've been dreaming about for the last 8 hours.
Salivating.
Yeah. Salivating.
You can't fill that void. It's traumatic, bro.
It's
a real medical
You know what?
condition,
And I want
saying. I'm like, you can't
and I want to say
Baons Remorse, right?
Baons Remorse.
And I want to say, like, my mom.
Baons Remorse, bro. Add it to the DCM. Baons Remorse.
Baons Remorse. No, legit though. And I want to say, like, shout outs to my mom, because she is like, I know that she loves me so much that she baoned like 2 pieces of suman at that same party.
So you say suman makes me laugh.
And then
bro, I know what to get him for Christmas, bro. Bro, I'm gonna get you some suman, bro.
You need some suman in your life. That Baons Remorse is really hitting, man.
It hit me so
it's
hard.
really effective, bro.
I'm so angry, man. And then like, when she saw
what suman was until today. You're really passionate about
when she saw that I was looking for suman, like there was no more suman. She's like, oh, I have some, and she gave me the 2 that she had baoned, like the only 2, and I'm like, thanks, mom. I love you, mom. I love you.
You get PTSD next time you see that shit.
You know, he's watching Superman. He's like, oh, this is too close, bro.
Zoolander.
It's too close, man.
Suman. Oh, it's too close for comfort, that one.
Yeah, man.
That Baons Remorse. So wait, when you had family parties or whatever at your house, your parents cook like a shit ton of food. Did you not bound for yourself as well? Even if you live there, like you should have.
I know, but
we should normalize that.
At the end, like bowing at the start, like reserve some food.
That's what my auntie does.
Before people touch the food.
I feel your pain, bro. Like we
feel so much tension, like left and right. It was like
we love food, and then we give the food away, and then we have no food for us.
It's all give.
It's all give. You know, I give and you take, and I get nothing.
That's family.
Give and you take. I give and they take. Just take.
You know, like because we had you know how much pain I felt, right? Like because like we had the baon the containers that we gave to you.
Yeah,
they're not see through, right?
So
I opened. There was like 10 boxes, bro. And I'm like, all right, beef brisket. I finished the beef brisket and in 1 box.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's got to be meat in the other 9 boxes, right?
Or
some sort, you know.
Salad.
Opened it up. It was dessert. Opened it up. Salad. It was like fruit. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, the fruit even. Oh my god.
Oh shit, man, that's tough.
Oh man. And then I was like, man, why did we give so much food away?
Baons Remorse.
No, but wait, you should rephrase that. Like, why do we give so much good food away? You should have gave him this.
Why don't you have some apples?
There was like a banana custard dessert that Garcia didn't like.
Huh?
There was a banana custard dessert that you didn't like.
Oh no, you had these desserts in the like in the little shot glasses, right?
Yeah.
One had like, I think it was like a crunch bar that's been crushed into the thing.
Yeah.
And then the other one, because I had 2 of them because I was bringing one for Don's girlfriend.
Yeah.
And then she was like, "Oh, which one do you want?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't know what these are, but this one's like pretty good." And she was like,
"This one looks like it's got banana."
It's got banana in it. I was like, "All right, you're having that one." I'm not here to eat fruit, man. It's dessert. I want one with caramel chocolates.
Hey, man, you know what you want, bro. You just gotta do it. So to prevent Baons Remorse, as a host of the party, you're supposed to take food, pack it away before, and then put it in
before
the fridge.
people start going home.
Yeah.
No. Even at the start,
beforehand.
before people come in. Is that how you? Is that a way to get it?
I mean,
that makes sense.
Maybe. I feel like
I was thinking like a whole lechon. No one's gonna eat a whole lechon this whole night, right?
Surprised, bro.
And I'm just like, shit. Even the heads are gone.
I'll give it a fair whack. I'll give it a fair
as long
shake.
As it's leftover food.
Shake of the sauce bottle.
That Paksiw lechon.
Yeah.
Oh, you can make that last so long.
Yeah.
With rice too. Oh.
Well, yeah, you want to eat.
Yeah.
This is ulam. But, oh my gosh.
But you can't paksiw a lechon when the lechon's not there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, man.
Damn, man, that hit hard. That hit really
you know
hard
what?
too.
You can't paksiw a lechon if it's not there. You just have to go paksiw yourself.
Go Paksiw yourself.
That's what you should say when someone wants to take the baon that you want. You should go paksiw yourself.
That's it, bro. Because you're taking my paksiw.
That's how.
You're taking the paksiw out of me, man.
That's how you
See yourself.
you go paksiw yourself.
You know, I give a paksiw about this shit, bro.
And go Paksiw someone else. Fucking suman.
This trigger word,
A whole box.
It was an entire cake box of solan.
Could you imagine,
worst,
like, just
bro.
to, I don't know, fuck with the idea a bit, but like it's Friday now. That box is still there, and she probably had to, and she couldn't eat any of the rest.
You know what?
And just got rid of it.
like
Oh.
to like make it worse. I'm not a sweets person. I don't like sweet food, and this sulman was like the perfect amount of sweetness and savory.
You see how it's
He's so cut, bro.
How much
You're
did he
so
have?
upset. He had 2, bro.
I had two.
I only had two.
And how big were like these little?
There were these. There was like little size, maybe
Like
about
lumpia
little lumpia size.
Couple
Hey,
inches.
we'll order him soon. Yeah, man. We'll order it now.
And like
I think
Guys,
he wants
this
some
guy needs it
suman.
really bad.
Man.
He needs suman, bro.
there is one.
He's
There
on
was
the
one
edge.
piece of it
He's on the
sitting
edge.
in my fridge right now
It's
at my
like
place.
Sun Mario Sep.
Oh man! In the same night, like
So
my cousins gave me a slice of cake, and it was
Yeah.
just like some vanilla, like just.
Were
some
you
like-
angry the whole night?
Oh man, I was angry
He's
at the
angry
end of
now,
the
bro.
night.
Because so your tita took
Angry
the
for days, this
the
guy.
box of suman at the start of the party.
No. So I had one, and then like there was some stuff going on during the event. So you can't eat during the you can't necessarily.
Well, next
eat during
time
the event.
we should just be like, fuck it, bro.
I should just put the
I'm
box
gonna
in my
eat,
car
bro.
straight away.
Just take
the
Just
box.
load the entire box into my car.
What a savage.
Oh, man.
He gets
Take
to
the
party,
whole
just grabs the
lechon.
box.
Make them pay. And if they ask for the lechon, you just be like, go paksiw
Go,
yourself.
go paksiw yourself. Lechon paksiw.
Go back, steal yourself. Suman Rio. You guys are very upset.
I get Baons Remorse so bad, bro.
I love that.
What am I gonna eat?
yeah.
Were you so mad you just didn't eat anything? I can see that happening.
Yeah, bro. It's like it's either lechon or nothing.
That makes me sad. The day after the party, open your fridge, it's
And there's
empty.
nothing. You expect something to be there. It's just
Yeah.
empty.
I thought I was
It's
full
just,
after
it's
that
just
party.
last week's adobo just looking in their face.
with the white
Yeah, that-
the white
White
fat
oil.
on top of it.
yeah. So good.
So you know it's
Oh man,
Scrape it off the
I'm
top.
not scraping that off. It's flavor.
I don't need to heat this shit up.
Hence, overweights.
Oh man.
You know when you do that with the so your adobo is like obviously cold, right? It's been in the fridge. I don't take all of that stuff out. Like I leave that shit in there until like when it comes out of the microwave, bro. That rice is glistening, bro. It's like, ooh, it looks like risotto. It's not even rice anymore.
It soaked up all of the flavor. Man. I'm hungry. We should go. We should end the podcast and eat.
You want some suman?
Don't trigger me, man. I'm like, oh. There's one piece of suman sitting in my fridge right now.
I'm drinking ginger beer. I realize I don't like ginger at all. It's like trying to. It's
Oh,
like
man.
it's like having lugao, but the lugao is ginger. It's like you're trying to pick out the ginger, but everything is ginger.
You just wanted
It's
beer.
all ginger.
He just wanted beer. That's all
There's
he
no
wanted.
chicken in this.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Jokoy, bring the movie to Australia, please.
That was the whole purpose.
Full circle.
Full circle.
Please. We want to see it, man. We want to see
We
it.
want to share the experience of having a Filipino mainstream movie out here.
Yeah.
I guess it's not mainstream enough.
Like we were
You failed.
we were
Oh, this is terrible.
That's like my dad saying like 99. Why not 100 in your test? Oh, come on.
I think you need therapy after this.
I think you need therapy.
You're getting triggered so much, bro.
Oh man, gosh. I just need some Suma. That's all I want. That's all I wanted. Anyway.
Oh god.
You know what? I hope all the listeners out there, all the people watching this, I hope you have some Suman in your life.
Baons Remorse is a real thing.
Just because Baons Remorse is a real thing. It's real.
People people think about the
what a mighty Sue man.
mighty Sue man. Sue man, oh baby, Sue man.
He goes, Suman, I feel like a woman. Oh man.
Sue the man, you the man, Sue man. What? Oh, bro.
Here comes Sue man in black.
The spirit with your tita. Oh, no. Don't you hate it when your tita takes Suman?
No, it's Tita still your man, Suman. Tita still Suman.
Tita still Suman. Tita still Suman.
Oh,
Tita still Suman.
Oh, Tita still Suman. Oh my gosh. Snippet?
That's too good.
Oh, my head hurts.
I can just buy one.
Tell me about it, man. It's like,
Oh man. Okay. Cool.
so triggered.
Cool.
Has anyone seen The Boys?
What?
Has anyone watched The Boys?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
You caught up? I'm at the end of season 2. I just
Wait,
started, I just
I've seen
finished
all of it.
Oh,
The Boys is
I'm
really?
binging it. I'm binging it, kind of like Stranger Things.
it's
like,
on
Right.
it's on Amazon Prime,
Yeah.
and it's like a dystopian like hero series.
A way to describe it, it's a superhero film, but the superheroes are the villains.
They're
of
all
the film.
dicks.
Yeah.
They're just dicks.
Because it's
Oh, I like-
You'll love it.
privatized.
I like
You'll love it
supervillains.
because it's like got to do with like social media.
What is it called? The Boys.
perception.
The Boys.
The Boys.
Yeah.
How do I not know this? Okay.
Yeah,
I'll download it.
We've mentioned it in the past, I think.
You probably won't listen.
you'll like it because it's got to
Okay,
do with
alright.
like turning superheroes into a company in terms of
Yeah.
like they're the product.
And they're also the influencers
They're
type
like
thing.
influencers.
Yeah.
They're going by like popularity numbers, and they got their own demographics and all that stuff.
Ah,
And they get sponsorships and all that.
They have,
That
you know
does
how
sound
we
like
have
something
Marvel movies?
yeah.
They have like Marvel movies and everything, and they start in their own movies.
Yeah, so the
know?
superheroes are the
So like
Starman
influencers.
Yeah.
Basically,
So,
yeah.
okay, and they're bad guys.
Yeah,
But they're good.
well, they're dicks. Like you know, like I've seen this in a lot of real estate videos. They're like smiling for the camera, and when they all cut, they just become mad dicks.
Which real estate companies?
Hey, man. Not gonna say anyone, but yes. Well, like, it's an interesting look on how
Okay, I
like
gotta
it's
check
kind of
this
like
out.
what if superheroes were really out here today.
Okay, yeah.
know, like-
that sounds like something I'd watch.
Yeah, you'd watch that shit.
Wait, do
up
they
to
have
the-
superpowers though? Like
Yeah,
actual
yeah.
powers?
They
They
have
have
legit-
supernatural
have-
powers.
They legit have
Yeah.
a
Okay.
superpower.
It's actual superpowers.
Okay.
They have a Superman in
Superman type.
They're kind of like these superheroes are parodies of like real superhero, like
Yeah.
the DC and MCU. type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
So
have their own Superman. They have their own Wonder Woman. They have their own like
Yeah. Batman type.
Batman.
Kind of sounds like Umbrella Academy.
Kind of, not really.
I've seen Umbrella Academy, but this
It's-
one really, this is a really good series.
Okay, I gotta watch
It's
it.
yeah, it's kind of like satire and a parody
I'm
of
gonna watch it. How do I
superhero
not know
films.
about this? What the fuck?
Yeah,
It just come out?
got some homework, man.
No, it's on its third season now.
Third
It just
season.
ended.
Okay.
eight per season, 1 hour each.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. So
it's
I'm up to season 2, episode 7.
Something to binge.
Don't watch
and
it if you're
it's-
squeamish, and don't watch it in front of kids.
Oh, is it violent? I like
Well,
violence.
It's
gore
gory
and
and like
stuff.
there's gore, there's sex, there's like
Oh,
drugs
yeah,
and all this
the whole
stuff.
shebang.
You love the.
I love that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that shit.
This is up your alley.
That's definitely up my alley.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
Thanks for the recommendation.
Seen The Boys? Yeah. All right, cool.
Guess we can't talk about that one because Nats hasn't seen it.
If you binge it, well, I'm up to
I'll probably watch it, yeah.
I'm gonna finish off season 2 tonight.
I got a lot of time,
And
yeah.
then I'm gonna get into season 3, and then once we binge it, we'll talk
talk about it.
Add it.
Talk
Add
about
it.
Love it.